To today's session of our video editing tutorial. I know most of you are joining us across the globe, and we are always here and ready to assist each and everyone here. In today's session is going to be something doing live video editing in question. And in the beginning stage of our tutorial, we've highlighted how you can do video editing using your PC. Particularly, we focus on using CapCut, and later we transition onto the phone version of CapCut. And in today's series, we are delving on another layer of our video editing by looking at a different software or app that you can use on your phone, which will aid you in video editing. But for most of our audience, you are following us using your phone devices. So we want to help each and everyone so the person will be able to use his phone to get things done. Because most of our viewers here, we know you are on the move, and we are going to give you what you really want to get. So today's session, we are going to focus on another app that you can use. For CapCut, many are giving a feedback regarding how it's expensive and how it is now full of monetary issues here and there. So you have to get the premium version in order for you to get the CapCut. But for today's edition, we are going to use another software. And in a Giphy, I will show you what the software is. For some time, we went on break and we were attending to other assignments, which was equally important. And to our audience, we hope that as we are now back, we are back with full of momentum so that we'll be able to keep on giving you value and delivering value to you as anytime as possible. So if you are here, you can always bring your question in the comment section, and we will be ready to address it during the course of today's session. So you can always drop your question in the comment section, and I will highlight it and acknowledge it. Then I will then make an attempt to address it here. So those of our viewers who are across other places and you will chat me later, please, if you are here, bring your question here so that we will be able to address it. Sometimes when you private message us privately for some other important assignment, we are not able to attend to you immediately. So when the time permits like this, and we are here, so kindly just bring your question so that we'll be able to address it. So in the course of the session, I'll also be transitioning between the WhatsApp page and our comment section to be monitoring if anyone has any question regarding video editing. So please, those in my inbox who have inboxed me and I couldn't respond to you, it's not by means. We were also having other assignments to attend to. So that is why. So please, without much ado, let's start. So in today's session, we are going to focus on another software. And to get the software or app, we have to locate our Play Store or App Store. And in this case, we are going to open our App Store. Then in the App Store, allow it a bit of moment to finish loading. Then make sure in the search bar of the App Store, in the search bar of the App Store, make sure you type InShot. I'm going to type it in real time so that you can see how it is. InShot. Then I'll pick the one with this best match. And with this selected, allow it a bit of moment to finish loading. Then if this is your first time trying to open InShot, you will be required to install. So make sure you tap on install and allow it a bit of moment to finish installing on your device. I hope all our followers are now up to this stage. So I'm in the comment section. So please, if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section and we will do justice to it. And if you are also following this during the replay version, you can always drop your question in the comment section and we will be able to assist you. Your question might feature in our subsequent live series, and we are doing justice to it. So after installing, make sure you tap on open, and this will land you on an InShot interface like this. So InShot is popularly known for its graphic design work, and InShot has also another aspect that many people didn't know, which is the video editing tool. So you can be able to do video editing in real time in InShot. At the same time, you'll be able to do photo editing and collage. That's for the grid, and most people know InShot for this aspect of its performance. So here we are going to then proceed to click on video, and you will have to allow it a bit of moment to finish loading, and this will pull out the list of all videos that you have on your device. Currently I have tons of different videos here, and in order for you to get other materials from InShot, let's say for instance you want to get a transition or any other intro or any other thing, you can quickly tap on this material area here, and this will pull out the list of all the assets that you can use on InShot. So you can get clips here, you can get the intro here, which is currently selected. You can also get the outro of a video. You can as well get the transition here, and when you swipe towards this side, you will have tons of other options there. For this purpose, we are going back to the album, which we are going to select our own video. Then we will try to edit it in real time. So I hope those of you who are following us, if you have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section and I'll do justice to it. So in the meantime, we then install our InShot app. So after it's been installed and after you get it here, so make sure you select the video that you want to edit. So for the meantime, we are going to select, let's say, 2 different videos. I'm going to select this one, then I will also select another one, and let me pick a random video. For instance, I will select, let's say, this one too. So after these 2 videos is selected, you can select as many videos as you want. So you can swipe and search for any video that you want. These are random videos that I usually use for advert sake. So after then, I'll then proceed to select on this check mark, and this will move the video that I selected direct into the timeline. And before you do anything on the timeline, there is this important thing you need to do first on your platform. And this important thing is what many people are missing on this interface. And for that, it is making their editing much more slower than expected. So here you have to locate the canvas. So make sure you locate the canvas here and select it. So the canvas, what it does is it brings out the pool of all other this thing that you can use. The landscape, the format that your video is going to take shape. So your video aspect ratio is all covered under the canvas. So you can either use the fit, which will fit perfectly on the screen as you see, and you also have the 1:1, and you also have the 4:5. You also have this 4:5 is mostly for a platform like this thing, Instagram. You also have the 9:16. So the 9:16 is the opposite of 16:9. All of you watching this video, you are watching me using this layer, the 16:9, which is the horizontal landscape. And for it to be on the vertical landscape, you have to choose the 9:16. And this is mostly used by those who edit videos on TikTok or any other platform which uses a vertical layout. And when you swipe, you have tons of other options that you can also select from. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to select this fit. So, or otherwise you can also select the 1:1 or any other one. So let's randomly select the one that we are going to use. So I'm going to use this, let's say the 9:16, which is vertical. Then after that, I'm going to click on this check mark, and this will make sure that my video is properly selected. And here we are going to do some of the base. We are going to explain all these things that you are seeing here. And the way video editing is most of the time, the things that we learned in the past, we will be able to transfer most of the knowledge here. I hope you can hear me clearly. If you have problem with the sound, you can always let me know in the comment section so that I will be able to assist with the sound. So with the sound, with the video editing, most of the things that we learned is also transferable here. So when we swipe a little to the beginning part of the video, we can see the video is this thing selected, and when we start playing, the video will be playing, but you can see the video is not properly this thing. So what I'm going to do is, that means the video is not properly captured here. So so you have the option to tap on the undo to move back. So this will bring the video back on its normal shape. And once you have this, here on top, you have the option to be able to see the audio of the video. So when we tap on the audio here, it will pull out the audio of the video that we are having here. And we will be able to mute, we'll be able to see the effect, and we'll also be able to record. And if you want to do any major other things, you can click on the video. Then you have the option to denoise. If you want to isolate any noise in the video, let's say in the course of recording, there's a fan playing at the background, or there is any other noise at the background, you can always select this so that it will reduce the noise suppression here. And you can also extract the audio by tapping on this extract audio. So when you extract the audio, it will bring the audio separate from the video, as you can see here. So the audio is now extracted on top, and the video is now also extracted here. So this is important for those who want to monitor the waves of their video, the sound wave of the video, while they are doing their video editing, so that they will be able to easily detect the long pauses, the long silences, and they will be able to do some of the basic editings that they need to do. For the purpose of this video, we don't need to extract. We will not be needing this. So I'm going to tap on undo, and this will take me back to its original state. Then I will tap on this mark, then I will be back to this interface. And then again, we have the option for stickers. So you will be able to see tons of stickers here. We can be able to add sticker here. We can be able to add text, caption, and other things that you need to add in your video timeline. So when you want to add a sticker, you just select on it, interface, where you can type anything that you want. So let's see, this is hair advert. So let's say this is the text that you want to put. So after that, you have the option to select the color, the font size, the font alignment, and any other thing that you want to do here. Then after that, you can then proceed to tap on mark. So this will make sure this text is selected there, and you'll be able to resize it by just holding this side and long pressing the two sides, and it will pull out the expansion of this thing. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just showing you how you can do all of these things. I'm not actually going to do it here, but then I can be able to cancel it if later I have a change of mind by tapping on this cancel icon. Then again, I'll be able to tap on this check mark to bring me back to this interface. And when you swipe again, you have the effect. So let me go back and see if anyone has any question during this session. The person can always bring it, and we'll be able to address it in real time. So for those who have any question, if you can't see anything, you can also address it, so that we'll be able to address anything that you wanted to know in real time. This is the video editing session, and this session is going to be on InShot, and we are going to pull out and give you tons of value that you need to know, tons of experience and tons of knowledge that you want, and we are able to give you here. For the video editing session, it's very important that you ask questions, because when the session ends, and please, if you come in my inbox and I couldn't respond to early, please don't blame me, because we might be having other things to also be attending to. So you have the option to then type on the effect. Then with the effect selected, when you tap on it, it will pull out the list of other effects that you can also add it to the video. But before you add any effect, make sure you select the timeline, the area of the timeline that you want the effect to be added. Then you select the effect, then you'll be able to add the various effect that is here. You can see whether you want to add in the feature. We have bright, we have pink, we have LED, we have vintage, and when you swipe, you have tons of other effects that you can be able to add. And if you make a mistake, you can always undo it on the clip, and it will take you back to the original state. So let me just make an undo, so that I'll be able to see a proper adjustment of the things that I am doing here. So the video is now too big. I'm going to undo it a bit, so that we'll be able to see what we are doing here. Sorry. Okay. So we'll be able to undo by tapping on this. So we'll be getting the actual layout here. So in the course of any editing, if you make any mistake, you can always undo, so that you'll be able to make the necessary changes there. So in the effect, as I said earlier, when you tap on the effect, you have tons of other things you can be able to do. Be able to glitch, you'll be able to fade, you'll be able to film, blur, and do many other things that you want to do there. And after that, you can be able to then tap on this check mark. Then you can also move out of the entire session that you are there by moving back to this interface. Then again, you can add filters to your video. And for those who don't know filter, I know most of you are using a smartphone, and some have been adding filters into their cameras and any other things that they do already. So if you don't know, let me show you how it is. So you can then tap on the filter. Then with the filter selected, you'll also be able to have the effect. Most importantly, there's always now an AI feature here. So you can be able to have an AI help assistant to give you a perfect effect for your distance, for your video. And you also have the filter itself here. And when you tap on the filter, you'll be able to select all these other options there. And after that, we will be able to do other important things again. Just by swiping again, you have other things that you can do. So, and then most importantly to this is the split icon. So the split is where you will be able to trim your timeline in real time, and splitting it in real time to be able to do the basic editings that you will be doing here. And in order for you to split anything, first you have to select the video. Make sure the video is selected by first tapping on the video. So with the video selected, then you locate the portion of the area that you want to split. So you then tap on the split, and immediately you see my video is splitted. And then again, when you want to split again, you can then move forward. Let's say for instance, up to this point you want to split again, you can be able to tap on the split again. Then this area is also splitted. Then you can see there's a gap between this area and this area. And if you want to remove this gap, you can always tap on this and then make sure you tap on delete. Then this will automatically remove that gap. And this is very important for those who want to remove long pauses and long silences there. And after that, when you play it again, while the video is playing, when you get forward and you want to split again, let's say for instance just in the onset of this overlay you want to split, you can just make sure just before the video is there, then you tap on the split. Then with that selected, when you continue to tap on this play, then just before the video ends on this area, you then pause here again, then you tap on split. So this is important for those who want to remove anything that they don't want it to be featured in their video. Then you tap on the split again. Then when you tap on the selected area and you tap on delete, this will automatically remove the area that you don't want it to be featured in the video. So then again, you can be able to do any other things that you want. For now, let me check in the group any question. Okay, so so far there's no question, so we'll continue as it is. Someone has prompted me that the link know the job. Please, I am sure the link is working. I'm still, because the session is on and I'm sure people are following us. So if you haven't clicked on the link, make sure to tap on the link. The link is properly working and we are here doing the session live and colored. And if you couldn't locate the link, you can always check out the channel. This video is live and we are doing it live here. So make sure to follow us. We are always here to assist you. In the course of the tutorial, if you also have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section and we will address it in real time to each and every one here. So make sure to leave your question in the comment section and we will address it in real time here. So back to the video, we are going to continue doing our editing. So then again, when you move, we'll be able to continue by splitting the area that we don't want it to feature. Make sure the clip is selected. Then when you move forward again, you'll be able to then split again by tapping on the split. Then you'll be able to remove the area that you don't want it to feature by tapping on the delete. So after you are done with everything that you want to do, you can be able to then go back to re-look at the video from the beginning, check whether the video feature the way that you want it to feature. And if you want to add a transition in the course of the video, you have to locate the area that you've splitted. In this case, this is one area that we have splitted. So you can tap on that area and you'll be able to add some transition that you want it to feature there. So you'll be able to have, so these are the basic transitions on the top level. So we have tons of different transitions that you can add. And we also have the super transitions that you can also have. And when you swipe, you have other transition that you can always have. So let's assume we want to add this glitch transition. So I'm going to tap on it for it to be selected. And this transition will be applied in this area. So then again, after you are done with everything, sorry, my screen went black because this is a privacy issue that it is preventing my viewers to see what is on the phone. So after it is done, then you tap viewers to see what is on the phone. So after it is done, then you tap on the check mark, then your transition is being added. And I just added some glitch into it. So you'll be able to do any other things that you want to do. And when you swipe continuously, you also see the volume. So let's say you want to increase the volume of this video in particular. If you want to increase the volume, you can select on the clip, then you tap on the volume icon, then you'll be able to adjust the volume size that you want. So if you want to increase the volume, you'll be able to adjust it towards the right side, or you can bring it down by lowering it towards the left side, or you can maintain it to the level that it is already there, which is the 100. And you can also, in the beginning, I already showed you how you can remove the noise. So you can also denoise it or even extract the audio, particularly so that you'll be able to do the basic editings that you will want to be doing there. And after you are done with everything here, you can then proceed to tap on this check mark to be able to mark it there. And let's say you want to increase the speed of a video. You have the option to increase the speed, but first make sure to select the clip that you want to increase the speed. This is important for those who want to add some kind of slow motion, or they want to increase the speed of their video. So you'll be able to tap on the speed area here, and this will then pop up this speed range. You'll be able to increase the speed by holding it toward the right side, and the speed of this clip will be increased after you tap on this check mark. And if you want to slow it down, you can also be able to bring it towards the left, and the speed of this video will be reduced drastically. For the purpose of this video, I'm not going to reduce this split. I'm just going to demonstrate to you how everything is done here. And in the course of this session, if you have any question, as I said, you can always leave it in the comment section, and this will be addressed in real time. And you can also be able to add animation to your video just by tapping on the animation tab. Tons of other important animations will pop up here. So you have the option to add different animations, as you can see on the top here. So when you swipe towards this side, you can be able to add different animations. You have the ins, the outs, the combo, and the loop. And what the ins is basically when you want a beginning part of the video, you want the animation to feature there. You'll be able to add the in animation of this clip there. And with the out too, you'll also be able to add the out animation of this clip. And you will also be able to have the combo of this clip, whether you want this thing to be both in the beginning and the end. And this is how it is done. So you'll be able to select the combo of this clip, as well as you'll also be able to select the loop. And the loop will be kind of a repetition, a repeated animation. So it will keep on repeating itself in perpetuity until the video is finished. Then again, you will be able to tap on done when you finish adding your animation. As I said, I'm just showing you how it is done. I'm not going to edit the video in real time, but I'm showing you how it is done. And in the course of your editing, if you have any question, you can then bring it in the comment section. Then we will address it in real time to you guys. So we then going to proceed to swipe again. We have the option to crop. And what the crop is basically going to crop the area of the video that you want it to be cropped. But first, before you use it, you have to make sure that the clip is selected, and it is selected within the area that you want it to be cropped. Then again, you can be able to tap on the crop feature, and this will give you this kind of rule layout. So this will give you a dimension of the video, and if you crop it, how it will look in real time. And this is very important for those of you who are following us. So you can be able to hold the area that you want it to be cropped and do it manually there, or you also have the option to select the crop ratio that you want to use here just by tapping on this area, and then you'll be able to select the crop proportion that you want it to be featured there. And after that, you then proceed to tap on this mark, check mark, and then again you have the option to then add switch. So for those who don't know switch, let's just proceed to click it so that I'll show you how it is done in real time. So the switch will just flip the video in real time to you. So let's say, for instance, you want the beginning part of the video to be the ending part of the video. So you'll be able to click on the switch, and the switch will then interplace the beginning part of the video to become the end, and the end will become the beginning. So this is important for those who want to do something we call reverse motion. So if you want to do a reverse motion, you can always use the switch area, and it will be very, very important for this. If you are finished, then you can then tap on this check mark to confirm that you are done with the switch. For the purpose of this video, we are not going to switch, so I'm going to undo it. So to undo it, when you swipe left or you then tap on undo, and it will undo everything. Then again, you can be able to enhance your video quality by selecting on this HD area. So if your video is very blurry, you can always add the enhancement there so that your video will look very crisp for anyone who is following it there. Let me check the chat if any question is here so that I'll be taking the questions alongside, so we'll be able to make headway in the course of our discussion. So let me check if anyone asks any question. Okay, so the TMU tutorial has given us a question here, and his question is great presentation. Okay, it's not a question actually, it's a compliment. Okay, TMU tutorial, thank you for complimenting this video. We are here to assist each and everyone, and we will keep on giving out our best. We hope people are finding value out of this, so keep on letting your questions and any other observation that you want it to be addressed here, so that we'll keep on delivering the value that we always deliver. And we also want to make sure that our video is up to the standard of people expectation. So TMU tutorial, thank you, and thank you. We also acknowledge your presence. Keep on following, and if you have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section and we will address it in real time. So when we are done here, you also have the option to stabilize the video. So this is a stabilizer. So in the event you are shooting the video, if you shot the video yourself and you realize it is glitchy, like it's shaky, you will be able to stabilize the video there. By tapping on the stabilizer here, you'll be able to stabilize it a bit so that you will be able to get things done properly there. So if your video is very bad and is shaky, or you just want to add some kind of effects here, you'll be able to do everything that you want to do there. So then again, we are not going to add the stabilizer, so let me undo it. Then again, when we swipe again, we have other options there. So we have the cutout. So the cutout is basically for those who want to add some kind of this thing. How should I describe it? You want to remove a background of the image. You want to remove entirely background so that the person or if featured in the video will be able to stand out. You can always use here together with the mask, and it will be able to achieve this purpose. And for the opacity, you'll be able to blur. You'll be able to reduce the opacity of the video just by reducing or increasing the transparency of the video in there. Then again, when you swipe again, you'll be able to replace any other thing that you want to do there. So the tons of features are endless, and you also be able to erase, ease, so and reverse and freeze, and as the name explains itself, so you'll be able to do all of these things there. I hope up to this point, those who have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section and we will be ready to assist you. So if you have any question, I want to see questions coming so that I will be addressing it in real time. So at the end of this tutorial, people will not be found wanting. Our students shouldn't be found wanted and keep on having back and forth regarding their session. So for the freeze, if you have been watching videos like Indian movies, sorry to use this as an example, they use this effect more of the time, most of the time. So they will be freezing some area of the video so that it will kind of freeze and it will go in motions so that people will be able to see the effect that is happening there in real time. And it's also important to capture areas of the video just by tapping here. And after you finish everything, the rotate icon, you can also be able to use the rotate to rotate the clip. So let's say after you select the area of the clip that you want, you can be able to rotate the clip by tapping on the rotate, and it will be rotating the clip here. or you can also be able to flip it. So for the flip, it's switch in the left side of the image or the left side of the video to become the right side, and the right side to become the left side. So in some of the other video editing, you will see it as mirror. So you'll be able to transform it by mirroring itself here. So then I'm going back to the original location. Then I'll then tap on done. And you'll be also be able to duplicate the clip. So as I said, most of the things here is just self-explanatory. So when you are done, on the top right area, you have this export button. So you can proceed to tap on the export. So here, before we proceed, let me check again in the group whether if anyone has any question. Then again, we'll be able to take any question before we proceed. And so far, there's no question. There's no question here. All right. So since there's no question, we will then proceed with the tutorial as we have been given. Then on the export button, you have the option to increase the resolution or to maintain the resolution that you have. So in this case, I'm going to tap on the resolution size. So you can either downgrade it to 720 pixel, or you can be able to maintain the 1080 pixel, or you can increase it to 2K or 4K pixel. So whichever frame rate or whichever resolution that you want to have it here, you'll be able to maintain it there. Then again, with the frame rate, it's the frame rate at which the video is shot. Most of the time, there are different frame rates which is involved. So some are having 25 frame rate, some 30, some 60. For most videos, it will be able to run smoothly on the 30 frame rate, even some 24, as low as 24. But the higher the frame rate, the smoother the experience. But to be on the medium size, I will always advise you choose the 30 frame rate, which seems to already to be the default of this frame rate. And with the format, you'll be able to select the format of the video that you want. So you'll be able to pick the format of the video, whether you want it to be in MP4 or GIF. So for this, we want to maintain it in MP4. And this is the estimated size of the video. So the video size is 63.2 megabytes. So if you are coming to export this video, you should be able to know that this video size is taken up to this amount. But this is an estimated amount. It can be slid above it or below it. But whichever option that best suits you, when you select it, that means you've already selected this option there. So then again, those watching videos in particular, assuming this video is a shot that you are watching on your phone, and someone said, oh, I have a data and my data just finished after watching some little short. This short video clip is already 63 megabytes. So imagine you are watching tens of these short clips. You have already spent 630 megabytes just by watching these short clips. So your data wouldn't be sufficient for you to be always watching it continuously. So people who constantly comment that their data doesn't last, sometimes the video that you are watching on your phone is also playing a significant role here. So if you have any question, let me check again in the comment section. So this is the phone version of another app that you can use for your video editing. And as you already know, my name is Mubarak MD, a software engineer who is constantly adding his voice to the myriad of voices reverberating around the globe, especially when it comes to area of technology and digital skills. We want to make sure we impact the people. We want to make sure we give value to each and every one who is following us here. Best importantly, this is absolutely free. This tutorial session is absolutely free. So you can always leave a question in the comment section and we will be ready to assist you. So let me check back in the group and let me check back in the channel whether there's any question. And in the absence of no question, we have spent 40 minutes on top of the hour delivering value, giving value to our audience. And we hope and pray that you found value in the course of this session. Then after you finish doing any other things that you are doing here, you can then proceed to tap on export and then allow it action. Your question might be featured in the next live series. And we hope that this tutorial found you in good time, in good moment. And thank you for being here. So for those who are using their phone, I hope now we've given you another option, which is an important alternative in other than also the CapCut. Now you'll be able to use InShot. You can also be able to use Canva for the video editing. You can also be able to use Pixabay. There are tons of other video editing tools that you can always use. So I hope most of you have found value, especially those of you using your phone. You'll be able to use your phone to do basically anything that you want to do around video editing. So thank you for being here. In the absence of no question, I'm going to sign out here. See you at that time.